Hey, good morning YouTube. This is the Ultimate Fishing Addict here. I'm out here at my home lake this morning and just got here about an hour ago. Been searching around trying to find the fish, and this really nice crappie here just hit it. It's one of the biggest crappie I've ever caught out of this lake. He's a good 10 inches probably, about a half a pound or so. But yeah, this is really nice. I've caught it on an inline spinner just right at the boat. I'm going to get him unhooked there and get him in the water, get him released, because I usually don't keep what I catch. But yeah, that's a nice nice crappie there. Like I said, I'm using the inline spinner on my 7-foot medium fast action rod, and been trolling up the lake here. I think it's another crappie, it feels like. We'll see here. I'm trolling that inline spinner. Yeah. So get a nice crappie. Oh no crappie. A bass. We got us a largemouth. Knock it off. Pretty nice bass. Great for me because I hardly ever catch a bass out of here. Yeah, I'm excited about that. We'll get him back in the water. See what we got here. Bring him in. We've just been trolling again with this online spinner, or inline spinner. I'm sorry. Let's see what this is. Looks like we got a baby crappie. Get him back in the water so he can grow up. And we'll keep trolling this thing. Alright guys, something just slammed this inline spinner. Let's see what we got. Kind of feels small, but as hard as he hit, could have been a big one. Nope, looks like we have another baby crappie. And let's get the pliers on this one. Choked it. He slammed this thing. Get as gentle as possible so I don't tear him up too bad. Another crappie off trolling an inline spinner. Looks like it's kind of a green, orange, yellow color. It's a bluegill color, and I got shad just rolling all over right now on the lake, so I'm sure the bluegill are chasing all them shad. So we're gonna get trolling again, see if we can get us another one. Hey, good morning y'all. This is the Ultimate Fishing Addict here. We're out here for another morning of fishing. We didn't get enough footage yesterday really for a video, so we're going to put 2 days together and see what we can do here. And I just caught this crappie this morning right off the bat, so we're pretty good size. Looking pretty good so far. We'll see. The topwater bite's already over for this morning. I got a few bites, but didn't catch anything, so we're just going to go for the crappie now, and then we'll go for catfish later on in the day. But yeah, looking good so far. Nice size bluegill. Looks like a bluegill. Yeah, not bad bluegill. A little bit smaller than the last one. That's sort of not what we like to see. We like to see them getting bigger, not smaller. But this morning, as slow as the bite's been, we'll take just about anything. This bluegill, we'll throw him back and let him get a little bit bigger. Throw it out and try it again. So far, the bluegill bite is looking good. It's in about 2 minutes. Yeah, like I said yesterday, there just wasn't much of anything going on. I caught about 6 crappie and maybe one bass, about a half a pound bass. But other than that, there really wasn't a whole lot of a bite going on yesterday, so we'll see if today's any better. Today it's supposed to be hotter and almost no wind, so I'm not sure what it'll be. We'll just have to give it a try and see. You know, any day I'm out here fishing is a good day, no matter what anyway, so we'll just see what happens. I'm Fishing Addict, doing some bluegill fishing this morning. See what we came up with. Oh, baby bluegill. Just throw him back and see if we can't get a bigger one this morning. A couple things about this bluegill fishing. This is kind of later in the morning this morning, and I'm using redworms, which is mostly all I use here at the lake I fish at. A lot of people use minnows here, different things, crickets and waxworms, and I'm pretty much just a straight redworm guy, and I have pretty good success with it. A couple things, you know, I found a spot over here. It's under the shade. Most of this lake's in the sun right now, and I got a good shady corner here. It's off of a point, which is important. I kept a watch on the graph as I was coming down through here, and this is about anywhere from 18 to 20 feet of water. We got fish suspended at about 10 feet. Anywhere from 8 to 10 feet. Quite a few, not necessarily schooling up, but quite a few fish. And this is the fifth I've caught here in probably the last, probably about 40 minutes. And the thing is about it, you want to throw back in after you catch one out of a spot and you locate your fish off of an area. You want to throw back in pretty close to where you caught that last one. I've been throwing back in within 3 foot of that first catch, and I've tried all the way around that farther out and just nothing bites. So make sure you get right back in that same spot as fast as you can, because more than likely there's several fish hanging around right there in a concentrated area, especially if you hit a shade spot where most of your lake's in the sun. You're going to see that all the fish are going to be hanging up right in that one area. Well, let's get this back out there and see what we can do. I'm using a 6'6" medium fast action rod with 8-pound test line, Cajun Rage line. Never used it before. Seems pretty good. I like it so far. Seems to be pretty good line. With a bobber and a bobber stop, suspended down probably 15 inches is what I've been doing so far, with a little split shot on it, so you get it down quicker. A lot of times when I've been throwing out, a lot of my hits have been coming on the drop. As soon as it hits the water, within seconds you'll get a bite and get a pretty good hit on it. I don't know what, I'm pretty sure it's a bluegill, but my goodness, he acted like he was 10 pounds. I mean, he's a pretty decent bluegill, but he wasn't near as big as what he, you know, he's a hyper this morning. Nice and thick though. Man, he slammed me. Thought it was a bass at first. It's just a decent bluegill. Still using these red worms. Just getting pretty consistent bites here. Another thing I was going to bring up, since this is going to become a bluegill episode and crappie episode, is use the wind, you know, to your advantage. I've got a little, probably a 4 mile an hour, 5 mile an hour breeze this morning. And what I'm doing is I'm throwing kind of up above the spot where I've located these bluegill at, and letting my stopper and my worm just drift down through there. And usually that way, you know, you're not throwing right directly in that spot, disturbing the fish, and you're giving yourself a little bit of room for it to float down through there. That way, once it gets there, they've already seen it, they've located it, they're on the way to hit it. Usually you're going to get a hit right in the middle of that spot. Thought I'd just bring that tip up to you guys. Coming in here. Let's see what we got. Oh, nice bluegill. Nice bluegill. Second one in about 5 minutes I've caught like this. Nice big bluegill. Nice eating size if I was eating them, but I'm usually a catch and release fisherman. I don't eat fish too much anymore, or want to bother with cleaning them. But we're still catching some nice bluegill this afternoon, even though it's as hot as it is. Throw him back, let him get bigger. Yeah, we're still using the red worms. Got kind of slow there for the last hour and a half, but it's been picking up a little bit this afternoon. Caught a couple there in about the last 3 minutes, so we're gonna throw. Well, guys, this is Ultimate Fishing Addict again. We ended our day, got off the water. Last part of the afternoon was rough. It's 89 degrees here today, about 90-some% humidity, so it's really hot. And after about 2 o'clock, the bite just died completely. I tried several different things. Caught one crappie off of an inline spinner trolling deep water, and that was about it. So all together today we caught 9 bluegill, 3 crappie, and that was about it for the day. This video is going to be a 2-part video starting from yesterday, since yesterday wasn't that great either. But I'll give a recap in the descriptions of what I used and what poles and stuff I was using. And as always, thanks for watching. I appreciate your subscriptions. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to the channel. And thanks again.